Sheamus versus Big Show for the World Heavyweight Championship. Agreed. I don't like
Well,
this feud. I mean, I don't like Big Show as
well, to be
champion.
fair, who expected their match to be as good as it was at Hell in a Cell?
It was better than I thought
Brayden,
it was going to be.
I just need you to do me one thing, Brayden. Just do
You
me
know,
one
just
favor.
I need to ask
Just
that because it was the best match that night.
do the
I
Sheamus
never thought
promo.
I thought it was gonna be total shit, and it was
Do the Sheamus
the
promo.
best.
Do the 30 seconds. Come on, just do it for me.
Well, he's not champion anymore, and he's not.
I know, I just need
He's
to
not
hear it.
taking Big Show seriously now that he's not champion, so I can't kind of make fun of him.
Just do it one more time. Just do it one more time.
Well, maybe my match will last 30 seconds. Fella.
So I had to. It's the thing is, the match was like better than expected last
so
time.
I'm actually intrigued in a rematch. I think I might be the only person in this, who's in this discussion who's intrigued in their rematch.
Well, we both
Because
said
it surpassed expectations last month, so.
well, we both did say that Sheamus works better. He's like the total opposite of John Cena. He works better with big guys.
Yes.
You know, instead of actually working with... When he works with workers, he looks lost. You know, he looks like a small child in a candy store. That looks like
Ziggler and Bryan were able to get good matches out of him.
Yeah, but Ziggler and Bryan get good matches out of like a chair.
Yeah, that's true.
They could maybe even get a good match out of
The
Caitlyn.
stuff with Del Rio was pretty painful to watch.
I would love to watch a match between Caitlyn and Daniel Bryan.
Right.
That would probably be a clinic. He'll make Clayton look like freaking Chris Benoit.
Daniel Bryan does a one-word promo when he beats her. No! She's like,
we were talking about
I
Sheamus working
think...
well with big guys. You know, the reverse John Cena.
Yeah, he is literally the reverse John Cena. He's Bizarro Cena.
Yeah. In every way.
30 seconds.
I'm gonna go and reclaim my title.
The main story with this is this whole I'm gonna beat up William Regal thing, though.
Yeah, that's
like,
weird.
Poor Regal.
No, I felt
I'm Irish,
I
but
thought they were
hanging
going
out
to
with
use
an
it as a
Englishman
way
at an
to
English
elevate
pub.
Regal
Let's
back
go
to
get
the
a
world
pint.
title. Because I liked the storyline until they beat the living shit out of Regal. It was just like they could have easily used it for. I hope they do use this as a way for Regal to get revenge on Show and win the world championship. Doubt it very highly, but I really wish that that's the way they're going.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I like the inclusion of William Regal because, like Braden's saying with the buy the pint thing, like Regal's not doing anything right now, and it kind of humanizes Sheamus a little bit to have a buddy on the roster, and if they're gonna have two people,
He was my friend for 30 seconds.
Yeah, a screen time, might I add.
But like, obviously, it would make more sense for Sheamus and Regal to be like buddies in the back than for it to be like Sheamus comes out of nowhere and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go have a beer with Trent Beretta."
But it's still,
Brian Kendrick.
still an Irish guy
Kendrick
hanging out with an English guy. That's kind of weird.
Is it really? I don't really know the feuds.
Or Jamie Noble. He comes up with Jamie Noble. That would be brilliant.
Right? Yeah.
I know I injured the fella, but I'm taking him for a pint.
Harvey Whippleman or something like.
I know we might have had our differences in the past, but we can move past them. Let's get a point, fella. You know, like, yeah. Those are all of Sheamus's promos.
You know what? Kalen promos should just end with fella as well. I would like, I'm going to win your women's title, fella.
I blame him for making me say fella in ridiculous circumstances.
I'll be women's champion for 30
I do
seconds.
that. Like, I'll just be talking to somebody and then I'll end it with fella, and I'm like, oh, fuck you, Sheamus. I blame you for this.
At least you don't go off in the 30 seconds thing. When you're talking to somebody, they'll be like,
oh, yeah.
you know, how much is left in the microwave? 30 seconds! It's like, what the fuck?
Even though I later realized that it's 45 seconds that he was running up, but 30 just sounds so much better, doesn't it? Like,
fuck it, from now on it's 30.
yeah, it's 30.
Apparently in WWE you can retcon an entire pay-per-view, so you can retcon 15 seconds off of it.
When did I just go off on his title reign? That was the build-up to his Hell in a Cell match, wasn't it? Or...
You just went on a huge... You went on a huge tangent about 30 seconds, and it was literally the whole Braden promo was you taking the piss out of him.
That's what that stupid ass American debate between them felt like.
I think it was like 62 Alberto Del Rio matches ago.
Fuck those matches. Fuck that entire feud. It was terrible.
Yeah, at least
30 seconds.
At least this one has a bit of substance to it, and I'm at least interested in it. You know, I'm kind of invested. The entire Del Rio feud was shit.
He was tested for the title for 6 months.
All right, the only options I can think of here, either Sheamus wins the title back and he's keeping it until WrestleMania.
God, no.
Or Big Show retains and drops it before or during Elimination Chamber. Big Show's not walking into WrestleMania as a champion unless, and this is the only other possibility, unless Big Show is walking in as the champion to drop it to Ryback. Those are the only 3 options I can think of. I don't think that the Ryback thing
doesn't deserve the championship yet.
I don't think that necessarily is going to happen. But I'll give this little prediction though ahead of time. Right now, the 5 potential Royal Rumble winners, I think, are in no necessary order: Ryback,
bullshit,
The Miz,
bullshit,
CM Punk, John Cena, or maybe, and that's kind of throwing something out here as like not necessarily like that they need to change a whole lot of stuff up, but Daniel Bryan. Yes. He would have to turn
Daniel Bryan. Yes. Daniel Bryan.
He'd have to turn babyface, and he wouldn't face Big Show at WrestleMania. So if that would be
is a babyface.
He'd have to turn because
he's slowly moving there. I mean, the whole Team Hell No stuff is slowly getting him back to being face status. So
I love the fact that he's so jealous over Kane and The Miz. Oh.
So I don't know when it comes to that.
Does he suck?
When it comes to that, I'm more inclined to think that Big Show is going to retain and drop.
I don't see him dropping the belt this early. I think he retains here.
Okay, either Show retains, Ziggler cashes in, or Sheamus wins, Ziggler cashes in. I can see a Ziggler cash in before that's over.
I don't see Ziggler cashing in at this pay-per-view.
Me neither.
Maybe TLC or Royal Rumble or something like that.
I think Ziggler's not even cashing in until after WrestleMania.
Oh, that'd even be better.
I think Ziggler's
hold off as long as possible.
The only thing I can see Ziggler happening,
anyway.
If Ziggler does cash in, I think it'll be around Royal Rumble time. I don't think it'll be right now.
Let me say one thing. They're actually thinking about bringing the Money in the Bank back to WrestleMania as a startup sort of match, as the first match on the card. So I don't believe that Ziggler will have that Money in the Bank contract by WrestleMania. I think he'll cash it in.
I don't think that they're going to do it, though.
That they do that every year, though, and they never do. And then we have the Money in the Bank pay-per-view anyway, so...
Yeah,
I know, but I feel that if they basically had the Money in the Bank with WrestleMania, it would give it that extra little oomph. Because the show is supposed to start with a bang.
I would personally like it if I'm going there to see a Money in the Bank match. I think that would be cool, but I hope that they don't. I don't think that they will. I think that that's just one of those ideas that they are tossing around. And
that ends up getting scrapped, and you never hear anything about it again. It never happened. So
just like I still think that Undertaker will return.
Undertaker will return in GoldenEye.
Yeah. Little plug for Fanboys Anonymous right there. So, all right. Well, if
someone did a roundtable discussion, I wasn't invited.
If you had to pick between Big Show and Sheamus, who do you think is going to win here? I'm going with Big Show.
Yeah, I'm going with Big Show as well.
Everybody going Big Show? And
pretty much.
Braden and I are not thinking that Ziggler's cashing in, and you do think that Ziggler's cashing in, Mike?
I do. And if he does, then I won't be on next week to gloat. So I'll just gloat from afar, and when I come back and it's not relevant anymore in December, I'll be like, did you see Big Show won and Ziggler cashed in? And you'll be like, well, that's not relevant anymore. And I'll cry a little inside.
Next part, we will talk about the WWE Championship, and then we'll end it off with the Survivor Series traditional elimination match in part.
WWE.